The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And when you watch Corral play, you have to be impressed with just how fearless he is in any situation. Excellent in the pocket, accurate, ball gets out of his hands quickly. He also can break out and create big plays as well, often with his legs. A tough runner, a tough leader. This guy has big-time potential.
Throwing on the first play is Corral.
This one into the hands of Burton.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
They run the counter. It's Burton. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Corral looking to throw.
He's got Burton here. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
They'll run on first down. Burton. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 51 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do...
He's got a man, complete. A big play there for Carolina. 47 yards.
But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And we knew that they'd try to attack the secondary, but I'm not sure that we thought they'd do it right on the first drive of the game. But here they saw an opportunity, seized it, and it's a big play right off the bat.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now a give right side. It's Burton. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
3rd and long, Corral.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding, offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
To the right side, and he's got more, complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And his kick is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 23 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
And while he may not verbalize it, in his mind, going up against this defense, one of the worst rush defenses in the league, he's thinking 200+ in this game.
2nd and 9 now. And he fires one incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
On 3rd down, here's Corral.
Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll set up a throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. The Buccaneers at 3-4 on the year coming into play. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
They'll look to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's to Cook out of the backfield.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Panthers as Corral gets them set
at their own 22.
Here's Corral on 1st down. Over the middle, he's got Chenault.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Fakes the handoff here. Corral.
He finds his man. Complete. That's Burton. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Corral got a man, and he hits him in stride. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Burton, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-3, a tight one after one on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Corral on 2nd down.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd learned to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
On 2nd and 9, Corral.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Corral.
He finds his man, complete. It's Burton. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no 1st down. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
You see that pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And his kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it. Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he rifles one incomplete.
He certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Trucks over him. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've got the lead right now, and last week they were able to defeat the Atlanta Falcons here as they try to make it 2 victories in a row.
Corral to throw on 1st and 10. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Corral now to throw.
This one into the hands of Burton. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down. Needed the 40, but he's a yard or 2 shy. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Taken in at the 22. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So out come the Bucs now. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. With that last carry, he's now over 8,000 career rushing yards.
All right, big applause. Lots of clapping for this one, right? Think about it this way. Along the way, he has passed Hall of Famer Terrell Davis, and now he's starting to approach another Hall of Famer in Larry Zonka.
They run again on 1st down. Cook, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. They'll look to throw. This is White on the screen. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The Bucs on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They were 3-point winners a week ago. They lead by 3 here as well as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. From the 25 on 2nd down. Corral. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Throwing here, Corral.
He's got Burton here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
On 1st down, it's Corral.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. Burton. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Corral.
Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Open man is Duvernay. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys have now moved out in front. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Throw left side complete. That's Burton. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Meanwhile, Corral's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault. On the play fake, Corral.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's the Panthers punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
They'll look to throw. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Cook up the gut. And a solid run down inside the 30. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Cook again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, he lost a fumble last week as well, so now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback, but not him.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your running backs about how they have to protect the ball in traffic. But downfield, in open space, that's dangerous as well, because you may make someone miss, and their flailing hand can knock the ball away if you don't tuck it away.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Burton. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 1st down, it's Burton.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
On 2nd down now, it's Burton. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Escaping the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Travis Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, this defense has to feel good because they've now brought down one of the faster quarterbacks in the game multiple times. That defensive unit, they're letting us all know they get paid too. They're no slouches themselves.
Here's the Panthers punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That's taken at around the 40. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Second down, they go right back to Cook.
They find some open field here. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 6-yard line.
101 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
And the next-gen stats tell us he took it better than 30 yards after that initial contact.
They'll look to throw here. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Up the middle, it's Cook. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. That was a 3rd and somewhat manageable, now not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 8 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys are able to extend their lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
A first down throw here for Corral.
That's over the middle and caught by Arcega-Whiteside. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now a give right side. Burton. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Here's Corral on first down.
That's complete to Arcega-Whiteside.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
the middle they go. It's Burton, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
On 3rd and 1, Corral. Got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
Here's Corral on first down.
Quick slant, caught by Moore.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
Corral with it on first down.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On 2nd down, it's Burton. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Corral takes a shotgun snap.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll try the left side. Burton. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Now Corral. This is Chenault on the receiving end.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Corral.
And he wisely will throw that one away. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. A nice little juke. And some room to roam now. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
141 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee.
And the Bucs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. From the 30 on 2nd down, Corral. Throw out right, hauled in by Arcega-Whiteside. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They'll run on 1st down. It's Burton. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From the 45 on 2nd down, Corral. Connection made with Chenault. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
On 1st down, it's Corral.
Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Corral on 2nd down.
And he comes back with one complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Corral looking for another pass here.
Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a...
On 3rd and 1, Corral. He's got the connection to Moore.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, he came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Again, it's Corral.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Panthers.
J.J. Arcega-Whiteside.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have
the lead. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line.
So Corral and the Panthers now.
Down 20-15. A little under a minute 50 remaining. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Corral. Complete to Chenault.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's second down. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Being chased out left.
Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with third down coming up. Corral to throw.
And this one is incomplete.
Fourth down, here's Corral. On a bad time late for a poor throw, it's intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. On second down, they'll run with White. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it.
Now a throw caught by one of their linemen.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
And they take a knee. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. And they'll indeed take a knee. The last two plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.